We are Flux Mind Collective. Welcome to Flux Mind Meditations with Richard. It is a joy to share this morning reflection with you. This morning I wanted to talk a bit about the source. As I woke this morning, I was noticing mental and emotional afflictions immediately after I woke up. I felt a resistance towards waking up and fear projections of the future, of this illusion of lack, of not having enough time or things I had to accomplish in the day. I was all decorating the future. And in the present, I was in anxiety. I created this vision of anxiety in this self-imposed prison of something that didn't even exist in the moment. And this led me to get curious about the source. What is the source of my thoughts and my feelings and my actions? And are they based in reality? Are they helpful? Well, I was reflecting upon a teaching I heard from Jetsunma Tenzin Palmo. And she used an analogy as viewing our thoughts as being projected onto a movie screen. And what we see on the movie screen is not always reality. I can't quote her word verbatim, but it was something to the effect of what we see on the screen is often a projection of our conditioning from the past, from our childhood, conditioning from the world, the labels we place on what we see, our judgments, expectations. They all dilute and project what we believe to be seeing. And she goes on to use the analogy of our thoughts being like the film. And each frame on the film that is being projected on the screen is all these little clips. And from all the experiences in our lives and our conditioning and labels, expectations, etc., etc. And we are projecting these onto the screen and believing them to be real. And she goes on to say, is that the true nature of our thinking? All the past conditioning, harm, and afflictions that we're projecting onto the screen that we seem to believe. She poses the question, what is the source? What is the source behind the film? And she goes on to say that the projector is the source. The source is the light. And as I investigate the light, the source of all my thinking and feeling and actions, something happens. A transformation happens. A purity happens. An opening happens. And I'm no longer necessarily projecting in my head. I start to relax and I start to feel my heart. And when my focus is on the light, the source of the projector, I feel a calm come over me, and my heart starts to open. And my mind and my heart are connected. And this is where my transformation happens. I have the sight of the heart. And it's no longer blurred by the vision and projections of the delusional mind. And so the reflection this morning is an invitation to focus on the source, our inner light, and the opening of the heart. Let the bell be an invitation, to just settle and rest our awareness. To rest our awareness on the supportive earth we find ourselves on. The supportive chair, cushion, letting our awareness settle into the solidity of our bodies. A safe space to rest and refuge. A space that's always available to us in the moment. A warm place of coming home. A safe space to get curious of how we are feeling in this moment and allowing ourselves to create space around our emotions and thoughts. An expanding space of compassion and loving kindness. Inviting all the soft noises we hear, near and far, as a landscape with no name. A softness to the air that falls on our skin. And a slow movement exploring our inner refuge. Your resting place. The invitation to let our awareness fall over our bodies, to rest and relax. Any anxieties or tensions we might find in our body. Starting from the crown of our heads and slowly falling down our foreheads, softening of the eyes, the resting the cheeks and jaws, a warm presence relaxing our neck, and our shoulders, down our left arm, down our right arm, all the way to the tips of our fingers. Releasing and relaxing. Down our torso, our waist, our legs, all the way down to the tips of our toes, relaxing and releasing. Any tension we may find along the way. Giving our bodies the service so much every day. Permission to rest in awareness. May this awareness bring us to the gift of our breath, resting our loving kindness and attention on the sensations of our breath, the rhythm of resting of our breath as it enters and exits our body. It may be helpful to place your hand on your chest, your heart center. And feel the rising, the falling of our breath. A resting rhythm of relaxation, noticing the space in between breaths. An invitation to connect wandering mind to our heart. Inviting the wandering thoughts with kindness back to our breath. And with each inhalation, our heart expanding and our chest rising. An invitation to come home. To an expanding heart of compassion. Our thoughts coming home to the heart center. The source of our higher self. And when our mind wanders, we invite our thoughts with kindness to the inhalation of our breath, and the exhalation, releasing any fears and anxieties, expanding with the inhalation and opening of the heart, inviting our thoughts home to the resting refuge, the rhythm of the breath. Release, relax, and return. May we have an opening of the heart, a source of light that we project in our thoughts and to others.